Captain, we have been getting strange transmissions from Earth. I am afraid that whatever is taking over that world is getting worse.
What kind of transmissions, Commander Zotan?
Some creature called Biden is trying to gain control of a large section of the planet called the USA or something like that.
A Biden? What is a Biden?
Captain, I listened to another transmission that said a Biden is some kind of other creature called a Democrat.
Okay, Commander. What is a Democrat then?
I searched all types of earthly transmission and found a description. Look at the viewer, Captain.
This is Mr. Montgomery. I met him a few weeks ago in New York.
Oh, how are you? You live here?
Yes.
Well, maybe you know what a zombie is.
When a person dies and is buried, it seems there are certain voodoo priests who have the power to bring him back to life.
How horrible.
It's worse than horrible because a zombie has no will of his own. You see them sometimes walking around blindly with dead eyes, following orders, not knowing what they do, not caring.
You mean like Democrats?
A zombie, Commander. You've got to be kidding.
I don't know about a zombie, but our database shows Democrats doing strange things, Captain. Look at the viewer again.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps loose him for the inaugural address.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald.
On the shoulder. You adjust the microphone as you told, man.
Holy fucking shit, you guys! I'm driving in a car, but I just got a notification that Ruth Bader Ginsburg died! Fuck! Could this year get any fucking worse? Ruth, you just had to make it to 2021! Ah!
These Democrats are very disturbing, Commander. Can this Biden be that bad? Are there any sensible Democrats?
I do not think so, Captain. All of the Democrats have decided to make the Biden their leader. If he gains control, we will need to communicate with him. However, this Biden creature says things that we haven't been able to analyze yet, even after putting it through our universal language translator.
What kinds of things, Commander? Show me some examples on the viewer.
So you're arguably the candidate with the greatest advantage in this race. You've been the vice president, you weren't burdened down by the impeachment trials, in the participation. So how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question. Number one, Iowa's a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
What is a dog-faced pony soldier?
I do not know, Captain. I do not know if anyone knows other than the Biden. We have never heard the term or found it in any Earth records.
Do we have any more information on this Biden?
Yes, Captain, but it is sort of, strange.
Spell it out, Commander.
Captain, I think you should evaluate it for yourself. See the viewer.
Sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
What? Hairy legs and roaches. Kids jumping on his lap. Are we to consider visiting him as a head of state, or looking to have him tried in the intergalactic courts? If this Biden gains power, the problems with his place may multiply. We must be able to communicate with him and these Democrats.
Captain, I just got a new transmission. It is from the Biden. He is trying to communicate with us.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
I can't understand what he is saying. Use the universal translator to ask a question.
Say what?
Come on, man.
Try another frequency.
Say what?
Come on, man.
We may never be able to understand the Biden or the Democrats. Prepare the crew for all contingencies. These Earth creatures are unlike anything we have encountered in the universe thus far. Especially the Biden, since even Earthlings do not understand him. We have never seen creatures willing to follow another creature that they do not understand and I believe do not even understand himself. The Biden or Democrats must hold special powers unknown throughout the galaxy. We must find out their secret. They have found the power to drive people insane. All they needed to use was a word called Trump. When the word Trump was spoken, the First Lady on the viewer went crazy. Maybe that is where the Biden and Democrats get their power, from the Trump. After we communicate with and investigate the Biden, we must also find out what is this Trump.